Now, Johan Steyn, AI and automation thought leader and BusinessDay contributor, says that the continent's hospitality industry is ripe for transformation that can be enhanced by the use of artificial intelligence. This with the technology serving as a key enabler of operational efficiency, personalized guest experiences and strategic decision making. Johan joins us now with more. Thank you so much for your time, Johan, and a good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
All right, Johan, very exciting to continue to find important use cases for AI in various parts of the economy. Let's talk about the role that AI can play to optimize the hospitality industry. Maybe we can look at both the front end and the back end.
I like the fact that you've divided it into those two areas, because that's where automation and AI technologies can really play a great role. But what a beautiful continent and country we live in. We really should be able to attract many, many more visitors and make it easy for them. So from a back end or a back office point of view, the automation of invoices, bookings, room allocation and the like is very achievable. But the front end, or the so-called hyper-personalized customer experiences, where I really get excited to really make sure that when I, as a customer, especially a recurring customer, contact you through your app or your chatbot to make a booking, you should know a lot about me, to know whether it's a smoking room or not, whether I have children or not. So I think we can use this technology to offer visitors and tourists an experience through technology that they haven't experienced probably anywhere in the world.
It's very interesting because it means that, of course, we can offer even better service already, and that's very exciting. What I'm also keen to get your thoughts on here is an investment in AI from a hospitality perspective here. Are we talking about large sums of investment to bring on the technologies, or, is that actually a lower hanging fruit than what we might imagine?
Look, I think one should step away initially from AI and think about technology and digitization. Use Excel properly. Use a chatbot that really works with your clients. Use a QR code in your room that actually works, where people can book in-room service. When you think about moving then, once your data is mature, you understand what your clients are looking for, on this AI journey, if you are an AWS or a Microsoft customer, or probably with a number of other platforms, you most likely have access to that AI system, those machine learning algorithms already. But think about what you want to achieve before you think about using AI. It is quite an investment, but if you take it step by step and show the results and get the right kind of feedback and the right kind of growth from a market point of view, it is the natural way. But don't just say we're going to AI everything and it's going to cost us $2 million. It's the wrong way to go about it.
So a phased approach there, Johan, making it very practical. Let's also talk about the issue of data, because, of course, collecting data and also, I think, customer consent in terms of using their data to enhance the experience. That's also something that hospitality industry might not have thought about in the past, but may very much have to bring to the fore.
Absolutely true. Look, across the world, especially the EU and Northern America and other areas, there's a lot being done around data and AI regulatory frameworks. Look, privacy has been around for a while. We've got GDPR in Europe, we've got POPIA here in South Africa and others across the world. But it's now the next step is, once you safeguard your customers' privacy, what can you or can you not do with these algorithms? So I think it's important that the hospitality industry look at what is responsible and safe AI. One of our problems is that we don't really have much of a regulatory framework in Africa and in South Africa. The question for me is always, just because we can do it, should we do it? In other words, we have all this data on our customers. They might have clicked OK, giving us consent. But what do we do from a responsible point of view, both ethically, but also then from a protecting your brand point of view? I think it is something that a lot of people in the hospitality industry has probably not thought about a lot, and they really should.
And that tells us that, of course, what this might also do is bring new skill and competencies to the hospitality industry, of course, one that hasn't been, present in the sector before, but one also that might really be great for skills development, for employment and the likes.
Absolutely, and especially from an African context, in a South African context, the amount of skills, digital skills, machine learning skills, AI-related skills can grow exponentially. But the one thing I must say, especially in the hospitality field, perhaps also in education and in healthcare, that human-to-human element will never be taken away. But if you think of a hotel, you go to the front desk, or you phone in because you have a query, alleviate that human being from the mundane routine tasks so that they can actually have that meaningful face-to-face interaction. So I see two things happening, both potentially a great increase in technical skills and employability, but also a better way for us as humans to deal with our human customers in a way that we probably have never been able to do before.
Very exciting indeed. Now, of course, we've spoken about the ethical dilemma that might emerge, and I think that's across all AI technologies. We've also spoken about maybe our lack of regulatory framework, Johan. Are there any other challenges that we might foresee here? Of course, ones that are maybe more specific to the hospitality industry.
Yeah, look, I think there's a lot of common issues around every industry when it comes to data and when it comes to AI. From a hospitality point of view, it is to make sure we are answering the right questions and we are fixing the right problems. Again, it could be Excel, it might be AI, it might be just making sure that the printer is near enough the front desk when we print the invoices for our customers. So I encourage all my clients, and especially in this industry, make sure that we do things technically that actually really makes a difference. And one of the best ways to know how is to speak to your customers. Maybe they don't want a chatbot. Maybe they don't want a predictive analytics system. What will make them experience their booking so much better, that will alleviate the admin from their side? So that's really where we need to go. So AI can play a great role, but think about the customer and how they see your hotel and your service. That's the way to start. Don't just start AIing and digitizing everything, please.
Love it. Thank you so much for your time today, Johan. Slow and steady will certainly win this race. That was Johan Steyn, AI and automation thought leader and Business Day contributor.